Hi guys, if you're planning to study abroad and if you're planning to take a loan, then this video is definitely for you. So in this video, let us discuss about how you can save up to 10 to 15 lakhs of rupees just by taking a loan from an Indian bank. The concept that we're going to discuss here is interest rate parity. The concept is that you can never compare the interest rates between two banks which offer you loan in two different currencies. For example, when you take a loan from NBFCs, non-banking financial services like Prodigy or Empower, they disburse the loan in dollars, whereas when you take a loan from an Indian bank, let it be private or public, they offer you loan in rupees. And down the lane, after 2 to 3 years, when you try to repay back the loan, you will be earning there in dollars. And then when you repay the loan in dollars, which got disbursed in rupees, you will always have an advantage. So, for example, 10% interest rate offered by an NBFC like Prodigy or Empower is never going to be equal to 10% interest rate offered by SBI or HDFC or any other Indian bank. There's always going to be the concept of interest rate parity coming here, which we are going to discuss in the laptop. So secondly, I would always suggest people to go with an Indian bank if you have good collateral to show and if you have a decent co-applicant with good CIBIL score. Like if you have both of these, you can always go for a public bank. I strongly suggest you to go to a public bank despite the high processing time. I know it takes almost like 2 to 3 months for the loan to get sanctioned, but it's always better to go there and struggle now and enjoy the benefits of the government bank loan later. On the other hand, if you have a good co-applicant but do not have collateral to show, or if you wish not to show the collateral, you can go to the private banks in India like HDFC Credit or other banks. Only if you do not have, or if you do not want to show your collateral, and if you don't have a co-applicant with decent CIBIL score, only in that case should you be going to NBFCs. Also, if you're falling short of time and if you want the loan to get sanctioned in very less time, only in those cases you must be going to an NBFC. So let's get to the laptop and let us discuss the exact calculations behind how you can save 10 to 15 lakhs rupees. This chart shows as the conversion rate increment over the years from 2013 to 2022. You can see here $1 is equal to 58.51 rupees in the year of 2013, and it has risen all the way to 75.88 in the year 2022. In this column, I have calculated the increment in the conversion rate over the years. For example, here what I've done is the rupee rate at 2014 minus the rate at 2013 divided by the rate at 2013 into 100, and I've got it as 4.2%. So over the years, this is how much the conversion rate has been increasing. And if I plot this increment in the conversion rate, we can see that it has almost been 5% every single year. That is, the conversion rate has been increasing by 5% every single year. It is also evident from the conversion rate graph that it is almost maintaining a constant slope. And even the RBI states that there has been an increment in the conversion rate or the exchange rate by 5% every single year. Now, keeping this in mind, let's go to an example here. For example, let us say that we have taken a loan in the year of 2019, and let us say that a student is going for the fall of 2019. The loan amount that he takes is assumed to be $100,000, which equates to 70 lakhs 39,466 rupees, considering that the exchange rate in the year 2019 is 70.39. So I have just multiplied this dollar value by 70.39 and I got this value. Let us say that the interest rate is 10% that is offered by both of these banks, the bank which is lending the amount in dollars and the bank which is lending the amount in rupees. So this is the Indian bank calculation, and here is the calculation for the foreign bank, that is any NBFC like Prodigy or Empower. After 2.5 years, that is 2 years of education and 0.5 years of moratorium period, this is the accumulated interest. How would I calculate this? I just use the formula PTR by 100, because the interest rate is always going to be a simple interest for the duration of 2.5 years. So principal, that is $10,000 into 2.5 years into the interest rate is 10% by 100. I got it as $25,000, whereas in rupees, if you see here, the interest rate is somewhere around this 17,59,000 and so on. This, and here is the repayable sum, which is equal to the interest rate plus the principal amount. Same is the case here, the interest plus the principal amount. Now I have also converted this amount in dollars into rupees and this amount in rupees into dollars because I just want to calculate the difference in the next section. See, if I calculate the difference, I can see that there has been a difference of roughly 7 lakh rupees, that is 6,86,000, roughly equals to 7 lakh rupees, considering that the exchange rate that between INR and USD is increasing 5% every year. So this is not a small amount, guys. It's almost like 7 lakhs and it is pretty much high. Now let me tell you that according to the surveys conducted, because of the ongoing Ukraine war, the dollar in fact strengthens, it builds up because of the ongoing war. There is a detailed explanation as to why the dollar rate is increasing because of this war. There are other articles as well which claim that the dollar rate is further going to increase because of this ongoing war. You can look at this US performance so far this year. It has been performing really great, and see here, what has been driving the US dollar higher in 2022? The reason, Ukraine crisis. So Ukraine crisis are really a boon to US economy and it's spiking up. Whereas if you can see the rupee versus USD, the Economic Times itself claims that the rupee could plunge below 80 a dollar. There are many other factors here. There are many other supporting statements for this which claim that rupee could plunge below 80 a dollar. Okay, you can see here the rupee versus dollar, how the exchange rate is growing up, and not just that, rupee could even depreciate up to 3% in 2022, claims the Economic Times. Again, there are many other factors for this downfall in INR, whereas strengthening of USD. Some of the factors are highlighted here. For example, the RBI itself wants to deprecate the value of rupee to make the exports a bit competitive. You can see here, India's sugar exports accelerate on global price rally, weak rupee. Street fears rupee could plunge below 80 a dollar. RBI may let rupee fall further to make exports competitive. Rupee sinks 47 paise versus dollar as crude prices spike sharply. So there are many reasons for this to happen, but finally it boils down to the point that rupee is falling whereas the dollar is strengthening. It's not just that, the fact is rupee is depreciating while all the BRICS currencies are still stable. BRICS is an acronym that is used to mention all the major economies, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Amongst all of these currencies, rupee is the only currency which is degrading because of this ongoing crisis. So from all of this we can get to know that in the upcoming years rupee is further going to fall down, whereas the dollar is further going to build up. The exchange rate is no longer going to be 5%, it is going to become higher. We don't know exactly how much, but definitely it's going to spike up. 3% says Economic Times, it might be 3-4, who knows, but definitely there is going to be an upsurge in the conversion rate between INR and USD. So this is it, guys. This is the concept of interest rate parity. So when you take a loan from two banks, one bank offering the loan in an appreciating currency and the other bank offering the loan in depreciating currency, always go for a bank which offers the amount in a depreciating currency, in this case rupees, because when you take a loan in rupees, go there in America where the dollar rate is appreciating, earn money in dollars, and when you pay back the loan, the conversion rate is no longer going to be the same. So you can never compare the interest rate offered by two banks like Prodigy and
SBI.
So this is the concept of interest rate parity many people look down upon. You have seen that this is the underlying factor. There are many other reasons why an Indian bank is preferable, like the processing fee is lesser, you can have the advantage of the tax benefits. For girls, you will have additional 0.5% discount if you go for a government bank. So there are many other advantages. I'll make a detailed video on that. If you like this video so far, please consider liking my video and subscribing to my channel. And as I said, let us meet in another video where I'll discuss all the other reasons why we'll have to prefer an Indian bank. Thank you for watching this video.